Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Otherobert for a review of South Park Season 19, Episode 6, Tweek X Craig. I'm Robert. Here's Joe.
Boys, girls, all my Trump folks out there, welcome back to Otherobert. I, of course, am the other. I'm Joe. That's Robert. Let's talk South Park, Tweek X Craig. We missed last week's episode. That was pretty good. This has been a solid season, much better than last season. That was awful.
I agree 100%.
But this episode, Tweek X Craig, funny, definitely funny. Was it the highlight of the season? No. But was it the worst episode of the season? No. It tackled a pretty funny subject. Not even something that's really too much of a current event. And this has been going on for years and years. But the whole issue with I don't even know it. Yeah, I'm very, very much kind of looking from the outside, looking in here when it comes to this subject. But it didn't mean I couldn't laugh. What do you think?
Well, they tackled the idea of fan art to the point that they had people who like them as a couple or just like them in general to send in their own fan art. I mean, the episode had 5 minutes of pure fan art in the beginning of it. It's completely devoted to the fans. It's a fan-based episode focusing on the town, and Tweek and Craig are a popular couple. I mean, I have photos pulled up right here just from typing in Tweek X Craig, and oh my, there's many pages and all forms of erotica, and I never thought I would use that word on this channel.
Yeah, it was funny to see Tweek and Craig again, especially in big roles like this. We see Craig often, but Tweek, he'll be around every once in a while, but he was kind of at the forefront here, and it was refreshing to see Tweek. He really hasn't been at the forefront since around season 6 when Kenny died. Died for good. So it was refreshing to see Tweek back, especially in a main story along with Craig. And the story that they told there was really funny. It was a funny take on I guess just that way with they're continuing the PC trend with what's politically correct. So this really kind of fit into that bag of tricks, I would say.
Well, South Park always likes to comment on political, social views and whatnot, as they always do. But this episode, instead of focusing on real life, they focused on their own characters, which I think is really good in the sense that we don't get Bruce Jenner or Caitlyn Jenner or Lord. We just get Craig and Tweek, and then we get our own story going on with Cartman in the episode as well. I think that's actually a really good idea when you're not bringing in real world events into your show.
Yeah, it's one of those episodes where it focuses on the town, people within the town, and not necessarily not too much on current events and not too much on celebrities. And people love that, and I'm a fan of that. But the episode, the writing was clever. It was funny. I don't think they've really hit a bad note this season. No. This season, every episode's been clever. It's been funny in its own way. This isn't the funniest episode, but there were definitely some laugh out loud moments. PC Principal, I think, stole every scene he was in this week.
There were definitely some real funny jokes in this episode that I think would just make anyone laugh. Not that I'm going to quote any jokes, but just to go back to the fan art, I have never seen so much intensive fan art for South Park. I didn't even realize, because I'm not the biggest fan of the show, that there'd be this much fan fiction or fan art for it. I mean, I get it. There's so many characters, and I guess people probably love to do stuff like Tweek and Craig, but oh my god, it's intensive. Like, it's so intensive to see all this art, and some of it is really good. Like, people are really talented. So good for you guys. I mean, it's art. It's some of it is very good. Some of it's a little weird, but some of it's also really good.
Yeah. Episode was definitely funny though. I would say it's pretty much in the half for the season. It's not one of the better episodes. Not one of the worst. It's pretty much split down the middle. There were some really funny moments.
Episode 6, and there's 10 in the season, so it's sort of like your random filler episode that could be bad or good. And I think here it was good.
Yep. Well, I mean, that's pretty much all we can say. There wasn't too much. The Cartman, Cupid Me story.
The end of it with that, with the end of that with Cartman was interesting.
Yeah.
For all those who watch, you'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah, it was I would say weaker subplot. We've seen this season. It was fun to see Cupid Me back, but it just wasn't. It didn't really deliver in too many ways, and it was just kind of sigh-inducing when it came back on screen, at least for me. Yeah, I don't know. Could have left it or took it wherever that saying is. But
Hit or miss, or take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it. Yeah. That's pretty much it. There's not too much more to say about this week's episode. Any last things you want to add?
No, I'm good. I have never realized how much fan art there was for the South Park community. I am quite shocked.
All right. Well, everyone who's watching this on time today, tomorrow, next week is a dark week, which means there's no South Park, no new South Park. So we'll be back in 2 weeks for a review of new South Park season 19, episode 7. But until then, subscribe because it takes around that much effort, just that much, to do so. And you've been traumatized and lightenized.
Thank you. Well, thank you all for watching. I'm Rob. That's Joe. I hope you enjoyed the review. Share your thoughts down below, and we'll be back in 2 weeks for a South Park episode. And as Joe said, please subscribe because it really is appreciated. So thank you, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.